और अभी ये परिचय चल रहा है टीम से सर का, और वास्तविक खिलाड़ियों में बहुत उत्साह है क्योंकि वो एक नई मंजिल को छूने जा रहे हैं और ऐसा लगता है कि कामयाबी उनको ज़रूर ही मिल जाएगी, क्योंकि कहते हैं कौन कहता है आसमान में सुराख नहीं हो सकता, एक पत्थर तो कभी से उछालो यारो। तो शायद ये दिल्ली के फुटबॉल प्लेयर्स के लिए बहुत बड़ा मकाम मिलेगा, वो हासिल कर पाएंगे अपने उस उद्देश्य को, जिस उद्देश्य को लेकर वो यहाँ पर इकट्ठे हुए हैं। फुटबॉल एक बहुत ही सशक्त गेम के रूप में उभरेगा दिल्ली वासियों के लिए। एक बार जोरदार तालियां ये सब बैठे हुए बच्चे अपने लिए बजाएंगे जो पार्टिसिपेंट्स हैं, जोरदार तालियां बजती रहनी चाहिए।
और यही शब्द के युगों तक तेरी कुर्बानी का जिक्र रहेगा। शहीद वीर भगत सिंह, तेरा नाम इतिहास में अमर रहेगा। और अब आदरणीय उप मुख्यमंत्री महोदय इसका विधिवत शुभारंभ करेंगे। ये बैलून्स आप देख रहे हैं स्वतंत्र आकाश में, इन्हें आदरणीय उप मुख्यमंत्री महोदय रिलीज करेंगे और उसके बाद वो शानदार फुटबॉल के जो आदरणीय उप मुख्यमंत्री महोदय लगाएंगे मैदान में, और उसके बाद ये देखिए तैयार, जोरदार तालियां बच्चे सभी बजाएं। और सब अपने टीम में रहे होंगे कि ये अवसर बहुत ही शानदार, आप इसे कह सकते हैं बहुत ही शानदार तरह से अंतिम अवसर पर जब पास किया जाता है तो ऐसा इसी तरह से किया जाता है। ये बैलून हमारे दिल्ली का नाम सभी से मिलते हुए अब देखिए ये तिरंगे के रूप में गुब्बारे आसमान में हमारी उन सभी उपलब्धियों को, उन सभी ऊंचाइयों को लेकर चल रहे हैं, एक संदेश दे रहे हैं कि हम सब तैयार हैं, हम सब आगे बढ़ रहे हैं।
और ये उड़ते हुए गुब्बारे इस बात का संदेश दे रहे हैं कि हम बहुत अपने ज्ञान को क्या ये इनमें जुड़े हुए दंगे। और इसी के साथ
और किसी ने कहा है कि हो गई है पीर पर्वत सी पिघलनी चाहिए, इस धमाके से कोई गंगा निकलनी चाहिए, मेरे सीने में नहीं तेरे सीने से सही, आग हो लेकिन कहीं भी आग जलनी चाहिए। और सिर्फ हंगामा खड़ा करना मेरा मकसद नहीं, मेरी कोशिश है ये सूरत बदलनी चाहिए, मेरी कोशिश है ये सूरत बदलनी चाहिए। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। और अब हमारे म्यूजिक टीचर्स हमारे तैयार, मेरा अनुरोध हमारे म्यूजिक टीचर्स से अब हम सबके बीच आप अपना मेडले प्रस्तुत करें। तो एक बार जोरदार तालियों से हमारे सभी म्यूजिक टीचर्स का आप स्वागत करें, जिन्होंने हम सबके लिए बहुत प्यार से सारी चीजें तैयार की हैं। आइए सुनते हैं मेडले।
बच्चों से रिक्वेस्ट है कि बनाना बंद करें, थोड़ी देर खामोशी, क्योंकि और अब बहुत ही खूबसूरत आवाज के साथ हमारे शिक्षा विभाग के म्यूजिक टीचर्स आपके लिए बहुत ही खूबसूरत पैरोडी लेकर आए हैं, तो जरा ध्यान से सुनिए।
शुभ दिन शुभ मेरा
गजब की कशिश है आवाज में इनकी, क्या गजब की कशिश है आवाज में इनकी, सुनकर दिल पर से कयामतें गुजरती हैं। लगता है इनके जज्बात मोहब्बत से है सराबोर, जब गाते हैं तो कायनात से नियामतें बरसती हैं। तो वास्तव में बहुत ही खूबसूरत आवाज, और इस आवाज के लिए जोरदार तालियां बनती है। तो एक जोरदार तालियां अपने लिए भी, क्योंकि लगी तो सभी पार्टिसिपेंट अपने लिए जोरदार तालियां बजाएंगे। अपने लिए तालियां, अपने लिए तालियां भी मेरी दाहिनी साइड पर तो बहुत जोर से तालियां बज रही हैं, लेकिन लगता है कि मेरे लेफ्ट साइड पर ये 22 अंडर 22 नहीं, अंडर 55 के बच्चे हैं, अंडर 55 के फुटबॉल प्लेयर्स हैं। तो जोरदार तालियां। थैंक यू सो मच।
आज शहीद कैप्टन से लेकर ग्राउंड में आएंगे दिल्ली फुटबॉल क्लब अंडर 22 और सुदेव फुटबॉल क्लब। जी हाँ, ये दोनों टीमें सुदेवा फुटबॉल क्लब और दिल्ली फुटबॉल क्लब अंडर 22 मैच के लिए ग्राउंड में पहुंचेंगे। फुटबॉल जिसे और उन खिलाड़ियों को शामिल किया जाता है। इसके अगर अलग अलग नाम देखें तो इसके सॉकर भी कहा जाता है, साथ ही इसका एक और नाम पाक कंदुक भी है। और ये पाक कंदुक आयताकार घास के मैदान में, सामने आप देख रहे हैं आयताकार मैदान, दोनों ओर एक एक गोल पोस्ट आप देख रहे हैं, गोल पोस्ट लगा हुआ है और इन दोनों गोल पोस्ट के बीच दोनों टीमों की, हर टीम का प्रयास होता है कि गेंद दूसरे गोल में
एक बार तालियां इन सब टीम के लिए जोरदार तालियां गाइस। और नॉलेज की बात करने के लिए जो टॉप जैसे
डेंजरस है ये डेंजरस है बॉल लग गई तो ये नुकसान आपका है उसमें माल इनको टाइम बता दे कितने बजे फिर लेक 6 बजे है ना तो टीम में रेडी है तो बताओ क्या टीम में रेडी है बताओ मेरा शॉट
Good evening, everyone, to the Bhagat Singh for the Shaheed Bhagat Singh Football Cup that's being connected by the Delhi football government along with Delhi government along with Sudeva Delhi. So as it starts, Bhagat Singh, remembering Bhagat Singh, the Indian revolutionary, the 23-year-old Indian socialist symbol, and in remembrance of the Shahidi Azam, he's gone but definitely not forgotten. He lives through us. Delhi gears up for the Shaheed Bhagat Singh Football Cup. Now, various prominent football clubs from Delhi will be participating in the Shaheed Bhagat Singh Football Cup from July to August to celebrate India's 75th year of independence. Now, we're going to start off with Delhi FC, whose team consists of Anuj Yadav, goalkeeper, Rakshit, Lumnitang Haukip, Kitboklang Kairem, Joel Simon, Abe Gurung, Tingman Radhakanta, who captains the team, Ashim Henba, Mohammad Asif, Kumsekar Gairi, and Ankit Singh. This will be the starting 11, and the match is going to start up very soon. So those of you who are questioning the footballing skills and footballing love for Delhi, this is Delhi. We present to you Delhi football. Now, prominent football clubs from Delhi will be participating in this year's cup and in celebrating India's 75th year of independence. The tournament is organized by the Directorate of Education and Sports of NCT of Delhi. SFC is a part of the Asadi Kamrat also initiative and is affiliated with AIFF. The tournament will be held at Tyagraj Stadium, Sudeva FIFA Ground, Rajiv Gandhi Stadium, East Vinod Nagar Stadium, and Kohat Enclave Artificial Ground. The present match will be going on at Tyagraj Stadium, and one may very well call this the Delhi Derby, the topmost teams from Delhi, Sudeva Delhi and Delhi FC. 20 teams of under 18, under 22 players will be playing 98 matches for over 20 lakhs worth of prize money. The league will be played on a single leg, followed by third place, semi-finals, and the mega final. The tournament will be held at Tyagraj Stadium at the stadiums aforementioned. This may very well be called the season opener for Delhi football. This will be followed by the Delhi Premier League, which will be coming up later on. Now, as we may know, the eminent guests are going to have a talk with the team, and then the match is going to happen. We had a fantastic welcome. Earlier on, we had some amazing performance from the artists. Now, football is going to follow. Football is going to talk for Delhi, and it will be Sudeva Delhi versus Delhi FC. Now, to commemorate such a tournament that is honoring Shaheed Bhagat Singh, it's only fair that the first match is featured in between two teams that has a deep love for India. So Delhi has the Indian tricolors in the jersey, as one can see, and Delhi FC has their own slogan that they are saluting the armed forces in their shirt itself. It's only apt that these two teams, the big teams, face each other while going in. So everyone joining in now, I'm Shijoy John Matthew, and this will be my first match ever. In remembrance of the great Novi Kapadia, I hope you all bear with me, and I hope you all have a splendid time. The teams are respectively going to have their photos, and the team Delhi FC is managed by Anwar Ali Senior, the former Indian football team player. And obviously, they're managed by the ever-present, the eccentric Mr. Ranjit Bajaj. At this point of time, I would like to remember what Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal said about this tournament. It is a great initiation that not only encourages Indian football, but also celebrates the diamond jubilee of the independent India. And yeah, one should know that the top footballers from all over the city will be participating in the Grand Cup. The national scouts, coaches will also be attending some of the matches to find talent for the national team camp. So players, coaches, ardent football fans, everyone is welcome, and football is going to speak for Delhi today. So we're coming to you live from the Tyagaraja Stadium. All the technical difficulties that we are facing is unfortunate, and we apologize for that dearly. But we are doing our very best. The spectator can be assured of that. So thank you everyone for tuning in, and we'll be getting on starting with the match very shortly. The toss is over. The officials are talking among themselves, and the match is gonna start. Now a little bit about Sudeva and Delhi FC as I go on later in the match. The heavyweights are gonna clash. This is gonna be the opener of the cup, and rightfully so. Everything you see before us is the beauty of football. Football unites everyone. Sports in itself, but football is a emotion in itself. The match is gonna start very shortly. So they were players having the team huddle, talking among themselves about the plans to take on the mighty Delhi FC. Now, Delhi FC is a team that is known for the emphasis on the youth teams. They have won several youth tournaments throughout their history. Not Delhi FC through their sister clubs, Minerva Academy now, as rebranded Minerva Academy, and Tectros Swadesh United as well. They have a very prominent sister culture in Indian football, which is rarely seen, but which is clearly working for them very well. A bit of a prayer session has never hurt any team before the thing. And it's all discipline, talent, perseverance, everything that comes along that makes up a great footballer, not just the skill. As we have seen wonderful examples of talent is not enough in football. As we have seen in the cases of Ravel Morrison or Freddie Adu, it needs to be combined with discipline, which is being taught to these kids. And one day, hopefully, we will have the dream of seeing India in a World Cup. Delhi FC gonna start with the kickoff. The amazing Delhi crowd making noise for the match. Huge support turning out today. A wonderful evening for football, and one can already feel that Delhi will stand up to the quality that is expected. All right, as it starts, Delhi FC starts the play, building slow. Wonderful pressure from Sudeva in red, and Delhi FC in black. Snatching the ball right away, Sudeva takes possession. Sudeva trying to reach the winger, on the left side of the pitch. So they were starting the counter-attack. No one there. The sweeper keeper waiting. The sweeper keeper gets the ball out of the way. The referee calls for the first whistle of the match. And Delhi FC tries a shot from afar. Turning out very different, but it's worth a try. Sudeva starting again. In modern football, the play needs to start from the goalkeeper himself, and a very good pass from Sudeva, goalkeeper, and he chips and he reaches Sudeva, scores. Sudeva needed a very good beginning, and they have it. He did need a second invitation on that ball, and Sudeva scores. What a goal, what a goal. It just shows the competition that we're going to see from here. Delhi FC, the heavyweights, going afar. But as we can see, the determination and the grit will see who wins in the end. Delhi FC starts again. They're not discouraged by this. A long pass. Straight to the winger. Tries to dribble through. Wonderful defending from Sudeva. As it goes out. Delhi FC are on back foot right now, but they, as we have seen, can bite through. Almost out in the same position all over again as Delhi FC starts. Delhi FC throw in. Delhi FC couldn't keep that inside. The play is going to start from the goalkeeper, Sudeva, all over again. Mishandled and taken back by Sudeva. A wonderful through pass. They build on it. They're in the final third. Oh! Almost there, almost there, almost there. It's a wonderful start. They have all the momentum in the world at the moment. Delhi FC will need to find the grit again. It's wonderful to see such quality. As the greats have said, the greats have never played for a draw in their life, and both these teams want to win. Oh! A good try again, a good try again. Tries are what eventually leads to goals. So this is a good attempt from Delhi itself. Delhi starts from back. Delhi goes on to the side. Delhi tries with a long ball. Delhi FC is still struggling to find the rhythm. Sudeva is bringing it right away. Sudeva has that formation working for them very well. They seem very organized at the moment. A huge tussle over there between the players, and Delhi FC wins it back. Delhi FC not giving up on the ball. Kitboklang Khairem had that try over there. He's going to get the ball all over again maybe. But the goalkeeper chooses not to go that pattern again. Trying not to be predictable. He has a long kick. Trying to get into the final third of the opposite side. Nothing to say. This is sporting culture of Delhi that is winning regardless of the result of this match. As the great Alex Ferguson has said, losing is a powerful management tool so long as it does not become a habit. And this is what the teams are trying to do today. The under-22 teams are both teams trying to catch on, trying to play in the wings. A good play from the right back and a wonderful tackle. This signifies the intensity of the match. This is no friendly, gentlemen. Delhi FC starts again. A wonderful replay, as you can see, wonderful play. Delhi FC starting slow and trying to find the rhythm all over. The ball goes out again. It's through that wing that Delhi FC is targeting the play, one can see already. Loses possession easily to Sudeva. Taken back by Delhi. Delhi keeps it inside, couldn't do that. Fans of Delhi and Sudeva who are turning in, this is just indicative of the thing. Very often victories are squeaked out in the last few minutes as well, and until the very last minute one can't rule out any result. So all the scouts and all the ardent football fans do have a look around. You're going to see the diamonds of tomorrow. They might be carbon today, but they will get polished and they will be the great players of tomorrow. So if you see some players that are noteworthy of your attention, keep them in your mind. Ability is what you're capable of doing. The motivation determines what you do. The attitude determines how well you do it. And these kids are trying their very best to show you how well they can do. Delhi FC starts all over again. There is a whole lot of dead ball situation going all around. Delhi FC still trying to, and Sudeva standing their ground. Delhi FC has the privilege to start. Sudeva. Sudeva is gonna start with the free kick all over again. A lot of restarts already signifies the violent intentions in the match. Goes to the goalkeeper over again. Is good with this ball. Starts again from the other side. Delhi FC trying to capitalize on this one on the sides, and Sudeva stands like a wall all over again. Those who are turning in new, Sudeva Delhi FC was founded as Sudeva Moonlight FC in 2014. The club is obviously affiliated with Football Delhi, and Sudeva is an I-League side, and they joined in the 2021 season and became the first club from the capital to do so. The goalkeeper strikes all over again. A first-time shot. Sudeva starting again. Delhi FC getting the ball back. A counter. He goes through, but can't get through that defender. A lot of dead balls all over again. As I was saying, Sudeva had acquired Moonlight FC, a Delhi-based club who was playing in the DSA senior division, and they had even won the league twice in 1985 and 1990. The club submitted a bid to enter the I-League in 2016, but had a course of failure. Eventually, they did end up in the I-League, though. They debuted in the I-League second division during the 2016-17 season. There are also one among the few teams in India that actually has a Spanish club. They actually have a Spanish Tercera division club in OD Olympic de Chativia. Sudeva scores again in the meanwhile. Sudeva starts to, Sudeva so close. Sudeva so close to scoring all over there. Wonderful play as the thing goes on. There was a wonderful cutback. The striker decided to leave in for the next player who was about to get in. So close. Wonderful play. Rarely do you get to see this. And Delhi is showboating at the moment. Sudeva is finding the rhythm in no time. They have a fluency to their play. And Delhi FC is still struggling a bit. But as one may say, the game is not over. It's over. Delhi FC trying to play all over again. Delhi FC being pressed hard by Sudeva. Delhi FC playing through the left wing all over again. trying to dribble through. They have a chance. Sudeva gets it back. Sudeva. Delhi FC is struggling through their final third play. That definite pass, they're not being able to get it. Delhi FC matching up for a few plays. 1-2s. Not getting it. Delhi FC has a chance. And he's being brought down. What does the referee say? He says, just get up. A wonderful chance with the corner from Delhi FC. Is this the time where Delhi FC comes back? You don't need to have 100% possession to win in football. You need to just capitalize on the great chances that you get. This is one of them. This is a team play that they have practiced in the training sessions, Delhi FC. They take the corner, taken away from Sudeva. Delhi FC trying to capitalize all over again. It's going to go for an out. Another dead ball situation. It's interesting to see the youngsters of Sudeva. Sudeva began the 2021-22 season with the Durand Cup in Kolkata, but was bored of the tournament with the group stages itself. They will be trying to get back. And in the last season in the I-League, after moving to the relegation stage, the club ended the campaign in 11th position. A club representing the Cap India will definitely be trying to do better in the coming season. They do have a very amazing professional setup, as the clubs are already affiliated with, like I mentioned. Oh, they have a chance already. While I'm talking, yet another try. It is when you're not being able to capitalize on the small moments that you try for the long ranges. At the moment, not working for Delhi FC. As I said, Sudeva Delhi FC has two affiliated clubs to them, CD Olympic Sativia from 2008, who plays in the third division of Spain, and Shonan Belmare in J1 League in Japan. Could have done better though, but lucky itself, they have it going on for them. Sudeva capitalizes all over again, but Delhi FC is still struggling with that formation. It's been 13 minutes. They're still struggling. It's the pressure from the pressing from Sudeva is making it hard for Delhi FC to find the exact rhythm needed. Wonderful amount of supporters for both teams. All those who said that Delhi football is sleeping, it's certainly waking up at the moment. All those who are disappointed after the end of Delhi Dynamos, the Dynamos Ultras are obviously supporting Delhi or Delhi FC, as you know. So everyone is having a good Delhi FC, starting with that note. The right wing that they're trying to capitalize all over again, but they're dribbling back, a cutback maybe. Sudeva takes it back. Once again, the final third pass, it's what's aching for Delhi FC. They're getting till there. It's just the final pass. They're trying to build again. Through long passes, at the moment not working, since Delhi FC, the back four of Delhi, the back four of Sudeva, there are no intention to let go. A substitution already. Delhi FC now trying to keep the ball at the moment, trying to find a breakthrough through any means necessary. Delhi FC trying to play through all over again. The right wing, the coveted right wing, all over. Through the center of play. Sudeva gets it back. Sudeva plays through to the other wing. Delhi FC intervenes over them. Fahad comes in for Asif for Delhi FC. the 73 numbered player of Delhi FC. Delhi FC gonna start with another dead ball situation. The fans hoping that they can capitalize. A good ball. They have a chance. They had a chance. It was a wonderful chance. He was basically open in the entire area. But a good play, much better from Delhi FC. Should give you the same details about Delhi FC as well. Delhi FC, as its chance was founded in 1994. They were competing in the lower local divisions until 2009, but they were promoted to FT Senior Division eventually in 2009. Affiliated with Football Delhi, they are also participating in the top division of Delhi Football League system, the FT Senior Division. But the breakthrough, as it stands, happened for Delhi FC when the eccentric, the ever-present, the newsworthy gentleman Ranjit Bajaj took over Delhi FC by 90% of the stake of the club after selling Punjab FC to Round Glass completely. Delhi FC also participated in the 130th edition of the Durand Cup Kolkata last season, and they reached the quarterfinals after beating ISL side Kerala Blasters in the final group match. The team from my state, which is worthy of recognition. But yeah, the Kerala Blasters fans would say that was probably because of the ground conditions. Arguably, they have a say in the matter as well. But Delhi FC are renowned for their youth system. Wonderful players such as Lovepreet Singh, Himanshu Jangra, who's still in the squad, have come on through, and the success story of Anwar Ali Jr. is definitely something that everyone knows. Heck, one would even say that in Netflix story. So they were starting again, but the goalkeeper takes. It's a physical competition between the two sides. So they were making sure that the final third is still theirs. As I was saying, Anwar Ali Jr.'s story is a story that's worth making a documentary on. From getting banned in football to almost scoring, to definitely scoring for the Indian national football team recently. The boy has been doing wonders. The boy has been cultivated by this team, the Minawa sister clubs. Anwar Ali did score quite a few goals for Delhi FC in the I-League qualifiers last season. He also, it is pertinent that all the youngsters are given enough game time for them to develop. They need to have as much as game time as possible. So the Shaheed Bhagat Singh Football Cup is another wonderful addition to the football system in Delhi. No one can complain of too much gameplay time. They have a chance. Almost there, but wonderful tackle that stopped the shot from gaining power. He's in no hurry to start the play again. Gives back to his right back, who tries to clear the ball right away. The ball is with Delhi FC. Tempers being floated around, emotions being shared around. The beauty of football. As I was saying, Himanshu Jangra is still very young. Himanshu Jangra is one of the renowned faces of Delhi FC. He's been in the scene for quite some time, even though he's very young. I think he had a debut at the age of 15 or so in the I-League. Another success story of Delhi FC has been Nikhil Mali. From winning this Delhi Super Division to being awarded the MVP in the AIFF Football Championship, Futsal Championship. Pune-born Nikhil Mali has been one of the success stories of the club. Both these teams have a futsal team, which is wonderful to see. Sudeva starts from the sides over again. The passes are reaching where they're supposed to reach. Oh Lord, that was a mistake. Trying to capitalize. Wonderful, lucky last-minute tackle there. Sudeva trying to build again. Sudeva crosses from the right. Sudeva trying. Delhi FC is standing strong in the back. It would be better for Delhi FC to slow the tempo down, slow the things down before they get. They have to take away the momentum of Sudeva that they're gaining minute by minute. Start slow, they have to get organized. That would be the advice from Anwar Ali Senior, probably. It's good to see the effort that both these teams are putting into the youth system. It is what's necessary for the growth of Indian football. Wonderfully going through, amazing pace, and once again the last minute tackle from Sudeva creates a problem. Sudeva trying to get again, but the referee sees that. Once again, Delhi FC trying to start slow from the back. They've been playing a system of long balls till now and trying to capitalize on that right wing. It's a final third pass. One will hope that they capitalize on it, the fans. I'm sure that the Dynamo's Ultras will be watching this match very keenly. I have a few friends on Twitter who has already tweeted about this match. The Sudeva man trying to prove his innocence over there. Another dead ball situation. There's a ball back to the goalkeeper, who seems very comfortable with his foot. The right wing all over again. He dribbles through, makes space for himself, tries to give a through pass, but the Sudeva defender sees that. As the great Dennis Bergkamp said, behind every pass there needs to be mind applied. And that mind was already seen by the Sudeva defender. He was like, now this time. From the right side capitalizing. Wonderful through. Can he pass through? He can, but not what he intended. On to the right all over again, trying for a cross. Saved. Delhi FC on the other side of the wing. Delhi FC tries. Taken safely by the custodian of Sudeva. Sudeva custodian calling for medical attention at the moment. It has been a wonderful watch. A start that is worthy of a tournament of the sort. The intensity has been very high. Players has been at each other. Amazing attacking football from both sides. They've been knocking at each other's doors for quite a while now. It opened once from Sudeva. Delhi FC has been trying to capitalize. In the initial few minutes itself, Sudeva managed to capitalize on their opportunity. And both teams are in no to slow down. The play restarts all over again. Delhi FC trying to fill from the pass. They have had a few passes in between themselves already. One need to only look at the statistics. Delhi FC starts. Delhi FC trying to take on that wing for themselves. Delhi FC gives a good cross through. But everyone sees that there was not enough pace on the cross for that to be a powerful attempt from the Delhi man. Goalkeeper trying to ask his team to go further ahead. He wants the team to press as much as they can. He will be giving them a ball worthy of, and he has done so. Another dead ball situation. Sudeva seems very comfortable with the ball. given back. They know that the other player can handle the ball, so they seem very comfortable in handing over the ball to each other. Delhi FC once again. Delhi FC trying to play with fire at the moment. Cleared out the other half of the ground. Sudeva gives a position away. Once again starts with, one needs to see how many passes the goalkeeper have had in the Delhi side. Anuj Yadav have had quite a few passing to do today, the goalkeeper of Delhi FC. He gets a ball all over again. He decided not to play around with that one. He wants the ball to get away, but it goes straight to Sudeva. Sudeva playing through. Once again, they are stitching their passes very well. They have opened up the defense of Delhi FC from the left wing. Sudeva trying to capitalize. They survive yet again. Chances are aplenty for Sudeva. So fans like what's going on at the moment. But one can't rule out Delhi FC. We have seen them go through various situations like this. They have gotten out of adversity various times. As you can see, Setlang scored the goal for Sudeva in the second minute itself. It took everyone by surprise. Ball being passed through by precision to each other all over again. The statistics will be provided pretty shortly. Almost 30 minutes of football being up, 1/3 of the match being over, and it's a wonderful match going on forward. Delhi FC trying to get the ball all over again. Through the center. Delhi FC have had players who are known for their speed and finesse. As I was talking about, Nikhil Mali was one of them. Nikhil Mali was a product of the now defunct DSK Liverpool Academy in Pune, who was playing straight for the former I-League champions Assault FC last season. I remember reading that he was introduced to futsal and he went to Mumbai to play futsal. He played for the Kalina Rangers and represented India in the FIWC 2020 tournament in South Africa, I believe. Sudeva has a chance all over it. Sudeva! It's adventurous enough to try that. They are in no mood to play around. They want to finish this. They don't want to play back and wait till they can counter. So they were trying to kill off the game. Sudeva gives Delhi FC another dead ball situation. You see a lot of players around you with not just the ability, they all have a fire inside them. These are the young bloods trying to prove themselves out to the Indian football pundits. They want to show that they belong. They want to show that they have a space in Indian football. Sure, there might be a shortage of teams, there might be a shortage of positions, but there is always room at the top. And these youngsters are looking for that position for themselves. Truly recognizing this, the under-22 and under-18 teams of various will be seen fighting for the coveted cup in this tournament. She desperately wants a leader right now to guide them this adversity. As the great Tom Landry said, leadership is a matter of how you gain confidence. If you're in control, they are in control. One will be keen to see what will be the halftime talk at the Delhi FC camp if the situation goes on like this. Delhi FC has no shortages in leaders, as one can see from Mr. Singh, Mr. Notorious. However, you can hate him, but you can't ignore him, Mr. Bhagat. Delhi FC still struggling to have the ball to themselves. They keep on losing it to Sudeva, who is pressing unbelievably, reminding me a bit of the kick and pressing style of Liverpool. But Delhi FC needs to start acting up, because you cannot make progress with excuses. You cannot have a match where you can say that we didn't capitalize on the third ball, and that was the difference. Trying to capitalize all over again. Cross from the side. All over again. Trying to get back. Loses his balance. Anuj Yadav has yet another clearance to make for Delhi FC. Trying the corner to the left. Building a play. Once again, they have a chance at a counter. Given back to Sudeva. Sudeva trying to capitalize. The players trying to show that they want the ball. Anuj Yadav yet again. Build from the back is the instruction, as we can see. It's a long ball from the centre backs that they're losing out to Sudeva. Fouled by the Delhi FC player. This is the first card of today. The referee calls him for medical attention. So they won't mind losing a few minutes over here. They're at the very top. But as one can say, the man on the top of the mountain didn't just fall there. He reached there. And in this instance, he reached there through the goal that was scored in the second minute of the match. Delhi FC need to have that team play, or at least a player of that individual brilliance. Because the most valuable player is the one who makes the most players valuable. They're lacking in that category at the moment. This was a moment, a replay that we're going to see. That was a violent push. He was like a raging bull against this Sudeva player. Play restarts all over again. That was Yona Kame who was injured from Sudeva. Delhi FC has a chance. Delhi FC once again knocking on the door, but not being let in by Sudeva. They had, contrary to the earlier chances, they had a bit more space over there. They could have done better with that one. Surely the fans of Delhi FC would be saying the same. Corner being taken by Kitbo. Up to no result. Delhi FC has to start all over. Once again, the goalkeeper Sudeva haven't had to do as much as the Delhi FC goalkeeper. Chungkam Jackson taking his time. There is no rush. Another player on the ground. The referee says carry on. Delhi FC on the wing. He could have fell down, but referee says now it's a time to give him the attention. It's amazing to see that trying to build itself a wonderful footballing culture, because as the greats have said, now if you start supporting a football club, you don't support it because of the trophies or a player or history. You support it because you found yourself somewhere there, found a place where you belong. And a lot of people have found their hearts in these clubs, and a lot of people will be. Progress always starts somewhere, and this is a wonderful start for both clubs. They're showing the spectators in the stadium that they can play football, that they belong. Once again, starts from the back. Delhi FC has a pace to burn. They do have the fuel to burn. Delhi FC not letting through as well. They are on the back foot, but they are persistent. That's not going to give Sudeva another goal, at least in this half. At this moment, the tired legs would be needing a break. They would be like, let this go right now. We'll come back and take them on in the second half. Sudeva, a training routine maybe. Siddharth Nongmelkam. Sorry with the pronunciation if I'm wrong with that. The referee calls for the ball. It's expected that the Indian football ecosystem will be on a wonderful growth after the promotion relegation that is being promised by the roadmap that was agreed by the AFC and FIFA. It's expected that the relegation and promotion will give lots of hopes to clubs like Sudeva and LAFC who are trying to get on to that pyramid, the top of the pyramid, and challenge the big boys of Indian football. Delhi FC trying to start, but Sudeva won't have a problem letting that go. Once again, starting from the back, Ashish Tibi. Once again asking his team to move on forward as he's going to give the distribution that they need. 40 minutes are up now. 5 more minutes plus extra time. And that will be the end to this exciting match that we're having between the heavyweights of Delhi football. Gives back from the throw. Player asking for the ball, but he wants to do this himself, not being able to. Sudeva once again. The final ball being the problem for Delhi FC. Sudeva, like this, Delhi FC is swarming through. They're not being able to provide the final ball, but they are swarming through once again, not being able to give the final ball for the strikers. They're not getting the service that they're trying for. The strikers of Delhi FC would be frustrated at the moment. As you can see, the young fans, they will be adoring these players of both the teams. They will be trying to be more like them when they develop. It's important to build a culture, and in a cricket loving state such as Delhi, football has been on the low side, but not anymore. We present to you, this is Delhi. Building from the back, Sudeva, but the Delhi FC goalkeeper, one can't say that he's not courageous. But sometimes it's a team play, not an individual piece. Football is a team game. They have to find the grit all over again. Delhi FC has that, the estranged Viking culture. One may win and one may lose, but one should never be defeated. I'm reminded of the banner that the Newcastle fans had in one of the games under Mike Ashley. What it said was, they don't need a team that wins, they need a team that tries to win. It's the effort that needs to be shown here by Delhi FC. Once again, a long ball with a dead ball situation thrown in by Delhi FC. Once again, knocking on the doors. Sudeva doesn't let him through. From Delhi, better play from Delhi FC for sure. The experts trying to discuss the game as it happens. It must be the happier camp, Sudeva's. Sudeva trying to show that they belong and they have the goods to make a decent tournament next year. The kids of Sudeva enjoying what they're seeing. There is no lack of noise anywhere in the stadium. This tournament is obviously being conducted in association with the Sudeva Delhi FC. They will be keen to win on their turf, on their own home turf. The kids are enjoying themselves. There is no lack of entertainment in this ground. Once again trying to play. The referee seeing whether he needs any medical attention. The player says that he can carry through. 45 minutes are up in this match. Now bundle for the extra time. There will be quite a few because we have had a rage-filled match over here. Young players going at each other. And rightfully so, we will be having 3 minutes of extra time. Delhi FC trying to build through a bit to the side, more than what he may have intended. Tired legs already. It is a high intensity match. Delhi FC might be wishing for that break at the moment. might be waiting for that motivation, the words of motivation, the words of encouragement, and a few substitutions maybe that will bring them right on track. Wonderful tournament being conducted today. Kudos to the organizers. Everything seemed to be perfect. This is a wonderful beginning for the culture that is being tried to be implemented in Delhi. The refereeing has been standard. It has been up to the standards until now. Delhi FC being pressed all over again. They do get the ball through. They do have the physical aspect of it right. Final third all over again. Once again, this has been the story of the match until now. Sudeva is not letting through in the final third. Their defense is strong. Their defenders are mighty. And they're not going anywhere. Oh, and it strikes the crossbar. That was a good chance. Sudeva was worried for a moment, and Delhi FC wouldn't mind a goal out of anywhere. It need not be a beautiful goal. They're in dire need of a goal. A corner all over again. Delhi FC. So they were trying to build through. 48 minutes are almost up. Sudeva would be trying to clear the ball and get that whistle before the halftime. Wonderful pressing by Delhi FC, a bit too late at the moment, but I wouldn't be the one to tell them that. Delhi FC trying the final ball all over again, then that should be the halftime. This has been a regular sight. The goalkeeper of Sudeva asking his teammates to go on forward. Onward we go, he says. And that's the whistle for the halftime of the coveted Shaheed Bhagat Singh Football Cup. It has been a match that is worthy of advertising the cup, and there has been no shortage of competition among the boys. Mr. Bajaj letting his instructions be known to the boys. He is not one who's going to give up. He will be headlining that talk, the halftime talk that they're going to give to Delhi FC. Sudeva, on the other hand, have had their issues, but the back line is still strong, and they believe that they can get through with 3 points in the first match. Wonderful to be seeing everyone over here. I'll join you in the second half. Before that, the statistics will follow. As you can see, possession is not the thing that matters. Delhi FC has 53%, Sudeva has 47%. Shots being 5-9, shots on target though it's 1, but they have capitalized on the 1 rather than Delhi FC. Corners 2, 3, 10 fouls from Sudeva, 4 fouls from Delhi FC. It has been a volley match. No cards until now and no offsides. It has been a disciplined match until now. It will be a scorcher of a match in the second half. So we'll be seeing all of you in the second half right away. This is Shijoy John. So each and every single one who's watching the match right now, this is your opportunity to get a break. The second half is strategy filled, and we at Sportscast will have a break in between. See you all on the other side.
टेम्परेचर ना 52 है 52 है टेम्परेचर वो तो बंद
We welcome you to the second half of the first match of the Shaheed Bhagat Singh Football Cup between Delhi FC and Sudeva Delhi. Sudeva at the moment are in front, one goal up against nil from Delhi FC. The only goal of the game was scored by Seelan Thang in the second minute of the match. A wonderful chip on top of the goalkeeper of Delhi FC. So they were starting from right to left. And here we go. So they were starting right away. They're trying to exploit the wings. Still trying to find the fluidity in the play, Delhi FC. So they were applauding themselves. The Sudeva goalkeeper who have had the most passing rather than saves in this game, looking to provide another one. He pushes the team forward all over again. Seems to be that kind of play that Sudeva is stressing on. Tries to get the ball to the other side, almost reaches there. Once again, the tussle happens between the players. They're young and fiery, and they are definitely not going to give up. The ball boy, with the skill of himself, is showing that even he belongs. Ball being taken away by Delhi FC. We will get to see re-energized legs in the match, trying to prove their worth, trying to prove that this is not over yet. Delhi FC will be trying to strike back. The Viking emotion that I said, that is famous within the Delhi FC structure, trying to build through the left side, trying to dribble through, and it's a chance not being able to clear out fully by the Sudeva defender. Delhi FC is still trying to get through, and the final third was struggling with the ball, but it is a waste. It is a waste. That was a chance. Just like life, you need to capitalize on your chances. The youngster will learn. The youngster will definitely learn from that one. Wonderful play, better, much better from the Delhi FC side. This is what the Dynamos Ultras and the Delhi FC fans are used to seeing from the Delhi FC side. This is the defender helping the goalkeeper with his shoes. Both are indeed a wonderful element of football. Delhi FC trying to find that leader once again. Delhi FC striving this time. The lights are on. None of the teams are willing to give up on this one. Like I said in the beginning of the game, as the great Alex Ferguson said, the great teams, and he certainly had never played for a draw in his life. And the teams here, if Delhi FC scores as well, Sudeva will still be trying to win the match. So many wonderful players in exhibition today. So many players having that fire to not give up. The leaders do not lead by following. And we have seen a few contenders for that leader position already over here. The long run principles are more important than expediency, and we are getting to see the principles over here. There has been no cards shown by the referee. Adversity comes in football. One can see the experience of defeat, or in particular the manner in which a leader reacts to it, is an essential part of what makes a winner. He did raise Alex Ferguson with his Manchester United team did raise a whole lot of winners, not just in football but in life as well. Losing is indeed a powerful management tool, but none of these teams would like to go by that principle. So they were trying to build all over again from the wing, the same wing that was tried to be capless by Delhi FC, and this is the time for Delhi FC to make that tackle. Maybe it's the football side. Maybe it's that side of the ground that is making the players want to win that challenge. The players not going easily on that challenge. But still not an ugly match. As we can see, there is no card until now. Referees have had a very disciplined match till now. Wonderful tackle. For the kids watching at home, or the kids watching it, watching the match inside the ground, that is textbook defending. Get the ball, don't injure the player. That was wonderful defending from the Delhi FC man. So they were trying to build on forward. So they were gets a ball through, but the sweeper keeper wants in for the save. Delhi FC trying to build from the middle onto the side. Gets through, passing wonderfully through. There was a chance taken by the goalkeeper. Once again, they're trying to build on with a counter. They have space. Trying to build on. Delhi FC thinks that they're safe enough to toil with the ball at the moment. Sudeva says otherwise. Sudeva man trying for support. He's in water support right now. Trying to make it, finding spaces in between the side and taken. A better cutback would have made it double trouble for Delhi FC. Much better from Delhi FC. This is a team that is trying to win. Like I mentioned, it doesn't matter at the end of the day what the result is. This is a team that is trying. But once again, the players wouldn't agree with that. Huge future lying ahead for the Indian football scenery. Congrats to all the Indian football fans, because you are in for a future that is hopefully going to be filled with lots of wonderful things ahead. A lot of changes at the top. Oh, was that a corner or a through? The referee will decide. Hopefully in quite a few years, we'll get to see these teams, all of them, or at least one of them, the topmost league in the Indian football ecosystem. They are definitely showing that they have the skills to match the demands of the league. Gilman Musafa with the ball. He's trying to decide where to throw it. He's in no rush. A bit of a waste of a ball over there. Delhi FC wouldn't complain. Delhi FC trying to find the space all over, complaining to the referee, but the referee pays no mind. Once again, building from the back, Sudeva, would he follow the same instruction that is being carried on? Let's see. Once again, he is asking the team to move on forward when he takes his goal kick. These both clubs are indeed, like I said, clubs that you would associate it with the word patriotism. As you can see, Sudeva does have the tricolor in the jersey, and Delhi FC is a club that is renowned uh, with the association with Minawa. Oh, whoa! As I was speaking, when I start to speak, they do match up a point. Maybe the commentators curse. Delhi FC with the sister clubs, Minawa Academy, and Tektro Swadesh United, etc., have had the quotation that they are saluting the armed forces of India. So it's only fair. Oh, the goalkeeper have an easy take on that, but taken by the Delhi FC. Wrong distribution. Delhi FC capitalizing. Good pace from the good pace from the midfielder. Struggling with the final ball, but Sudeva wouldn't listen to that. Wonderful tackle. Nothing unfair with that, says the referee. Delhi FC trying to capitalize. Is the ball over the and a wonderful tackle, but Delhi FC with much better tempo than before. They're having the tempo for what's coming up ahead. The 10 minutes of the second half has been much better from Delhi FC. The brand of football that we have seen from the sister clubs of the Minawa is being shown wonderfully right ahead. They are here to stay. The wolf culture, the wolf behavior, the wolf gang is being shown over here. The pack of wolves do stick together. But Sudeva will be paying no mind to that. The kids of Sudeva, who's enjoying a good meal at the ground, would be enjoying what is being happening with the ground at the moment. We're coming live to you from the Tyagraj Stadium. All of those who are visiting, do remember to subscribe to our official sportscast channel. The goalkeeper, the one thing that I've noticed about him is that he's very comfortable with the ball. He's not struggling with anything that is going ahead. A ball that is open through, and Sudeva couldn't capitalize. It was as open as a chance could have been. Wonderful pressure from the Delhi FC defender, the last line tackle. However, lucky, incredibly lucky as winning a lottery. Sometimes denying a goal is as good as scoring one, but not in this case. Top players from all over Delhi will be participating in this grand tournament. A team will be representing the government of Delhi as well as other clubs. And there will be scouts all over who will be eager to find the talent from Delhi. One should also know that even the great captain, leader, legend Sunil Chetri have had one of his humble beginnings from Delhi as well. So Delhi has a history, but more importantly, Delhi seems to be having a future. One can probably see once again Delhi FC trying a wonderful save from the Sudeva custodian. That was his first proper save of the match. He says that I'm comfortable with the ball in my foot, but also with my hands. I can come up with a save if you tempt me. Delhi FC doing much better. They wouldn't be disheartened by that. They'd be like, this is one. Get ready for the next. The Delhi FC boys watching from afar, the supporters, will be liking what they're seeing. This is basically a tables. And Delhi FC scores! Like I said, the tables have indeed turned. They wouldn't mind the way in which they got it, but they have it. They finally have it. It's been a match that is worthy of getting level, and it is level all over again. A wonderful header, wonderful placement. Reminds me of the former Minerva man Jason Singh's goal that was scored in the Under 17 World Cup. The youngsters are following the same pattern. Delhi FC is out, you said? No, they proclaim. So they were the ball. So they were trying to find the rhythm to strike back. They don't want to be level for much longer. Much better play from Delhi FC in the second half. The goal was scored by the number 62 Gavlang, who would be keen. And there you go. A controversial decision maybe, and a yellow card is given to Delhi FC. Was it inside the box? The referee will decide. A pinnacle moment in the match. Delhi FC says otherwise. Sudeva lifeline. Sudeva reacts wonderfully. As I said, Sudeva did not want to be level with Delhi FC. They wanted to regain their lead, and this is a wonderful chance. Great players get born this way, and this is an opportunity. The referee says that the ball is to be placed just outside the box. So the boys would have hoped for a better, pushing maybe a penalty. The ball being made by Delhi FC men. Delhi FC do have some tall men in their squad. So they have had a history of having quite some amazing dead ball takers. We've seen Shubha Paul take a wonderful free kick in the I-League season that concluded last season. Shubha Paul is obviously a wonderful product of the Sudeva youth system. He's been a part of the Bayern Munich World squad. Do we see as a Shubha Paul being made over here? And close enough. Did that go in? The referee says no. The referee says no. They dispute. This match is wonderful. This match is worthy of being the first match of the Shaheed Bhagat Singh Football Cup. It did seem like it didn't go in, but the referee would have had a better look at that. But wonderful. What a free kick. Just a bit of dip of that, and that would have been right in. We would have been talking about that goal for months to come. The scouts would have loved that. The scouts would have already had a look at that. Much better from both sides. Competitive to the utmost meaning of the word. Neither of them are willing to let go. 15 minutes of the second half, in fact 18 minutes of the second half, the match is far from over. The Delhi Dynamo's Ultras would be liking that. Delhi FC, in a way, was a revelation to the squad, to the Delhi Dynamo's team that desperately wanted a team. They had a team that was taken afar from them, and on came Delhi FC. One could say that Delhi FC did end up reviving the football culture, the football competition. I wouldn't say the culture, the football competition that was pertinent in Delhi. Mr. Shaji Prabhakaran would be liking what he's seeing at the moment. The player is injured. On comes the medical attention. Sudeva would be liking the break that they're getting at the moment. Even Delhi FC wouldn't mind the break because as soon as they scored, they were at the danger of conceding another. They also have had a man see yellow. And in the 65th minute of the match, more substitutions are going to follow. There are going to be tired legs, there are going to be new ones, and the match tempo is going to change. You will see instances of that personal brilliance every now and then. Like I said, Delhi FC have had players such as Nikhil Mali. Nikhil Mali, who was the MVP of the futsal tournament. Football indeed works wonders for some boys, as you can see with Anwar Ali. You will be seeing the Anwar Alis and the Nikhil Malis of tomorrow over here. Himanshu Jangra is already a name in the youth system within this time only. This is wonderful. This is wonderful play from both sides. We have to lift the players' expectations. They should never give in. Because once you give in, you'll give in twice. And this is not the mentality that you want to instill in these young players. Quoting from a great, being taken away by Sudeva. Play right now is in the middle of the ground. The referee calls for a stop. As the great Alex Ferguson once said, and I quote, "If I were running a company, I would always want to listen to the thoughts of its most talented youngsters, because they are the people most in touch with the realities of today and the prospects for tomorrow." So you'll see things that you haven't seen. You'll see skills and play that you don't normally see, because these are the kids of tomorrow. These are the diamonds of tomorrow. In 10 years or so, I hope that I'll be saying that I commented on the match in which this player was starting his humble beginnings. Delhi FC starting with the side all over again, dribbling through. Not short of talent, this boy. Oh, and once again, Sudeva refuses to be broken through. Number 51 is a player who received a yellow card. The streak was finally taken away, that there was no cards in the match. Number 51 is Joel Simon, who went into the books. Joel Simon will have to be cautious for the rest of the match unless he is substituted. But he wouldn't mind that. The challenges in this match, the play has been more than standard par. Delhi FC getting the ball back from Sudeva. Once again, like I mentioned, the play is at the middle part. The battle is between the midfielders of both teams. It's good that the play is, because the tempo can go both ways. It's not restricted to either sides of the ground. It's right there in the middle. It's a to and fro battle. And Delhi FC with the counter move and gets intercepted by Sudeva on the side over there. And he has a chance, but the goalkeeper says, "Not this time, not this time. Come out with me after a while, but not now." Sudeva starts again. Intercepted by the Delhi defender. He decides not to play through. He just wants to clear the ball until his team can get back in shape. A substitution maybe? Not at the moment. A substitution for sure. The Sudeva man coming on. Lunmanlai Misao getting on for Sudeva. Oh, the goalkeeper may have mishandled that quite a bit, but he says, not at the moment. Playing long balls from the back, but the battle is very much in the middle ground. The head coach of Sudeva, Mr. Chinjo Dorji, would be wanting a change of approach maybe. A long ball to the side, he's not being able to control that. Trying to change the field of play to the other side. Wonderfully done. Delhi FC from the sides. Maybe for the left back who's cutting through. It's exactly what has happened. Trying to get the cross through and wonderfully taken away from Sudeva. Lunmin Lal being substituted instead of Roshan. He couldn't cross that with his seemingly weaker foot. The staff of Sudeva, Mr. Chandra and Ravi Huda, will be a little alarmed by the changes that has happened to their team's play. But the spectators, they don't care. They're getting to see the match that they came in here for. Delhi FC is knocking on the doors once again. Delhi FC finding the through passes. Delhi FC, the player with the that moment of brilliance maybe, not being able to find it. The referee calls in for a stop. The referee says, not now. The referee calls for a restart, and it starts again. Trying to build up the passes, not being able to, like the first half. That has been the change in the Sudeva setup. Not being able to, and the side referee says, fallen for Delhi FC. Delhi is seriously capitalizing on the wing, the left wing. They're owning up. They just need to get the final ball in once again, and they will be, like I said, the final ball. It's once again a disappointment. The story of the day. 27 minutes into the match. And the spectators definitely wouldn't complain. Trying to build again for a change. The idea was sublime. Under pressure, the goalkeeper, he's outside his line. He can't catch the ball. Taken by Delhi FC. As I mentioned in the start of the match, very often victories are squeaked out in the last few minutes. And after one team has drained the life from our opponents. And games are like life. It's all about waiting for chance and then pouncing on them. And it's always been the final ball that has been the thing. Let's hope that one of these players pounces on these chances and gives ultimate glory for the day for the respective teams. There is no lack of will for sure. Sudeva tries to build through, trying hard to find the space. Struggles a bit. Yellow card being shown to number 3, Nitesh. Nitesh Darji of Sudeva being shown a yellow card as well. So 2 players being shown yellow cards. One from Sudeva and one from Delhi. Trying to build through. They just busy avoiding liability at the moment. Trying to build through much better from Delhi FC. Delhi FC are much more keen on attacking. They would rather win this game rather than draw. So they will say, let's have a look at that. So they will have a very good through ball taken up by the goalkeeper of Delhi FC. Delhi FC have had a very good history of producing wonderful goalkeepers such as Lovepreet Singh. And there was a substitution that was made in between. Number 7, Kamginse for 24, Gilman. Gilman Musafir for Delhi FC. He have had a pretty decent game. Trying to build on from the wings. The spectators furious about that one. There has been no lack of action from both teams. They can all proudly go from the match after the match is over and say that we did give our best. As you can see, 6 shots on target from Delhi FC, much better than Sudeva 3. But Sudeva did capitalize on the 3. Delhi FC have been knocking for quite some time now. Shots off target, Delhi FC 15 and Sudeva 8. One could say that Sudeva haven't had a concrete chance in quite a while now. As I said, the commentators curse once again. Sudeva may do it. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Wonderfully pressed though. It was an opportunity much better for the morale of Sudeva. Let's just hope that that's the beginning of the next few moves. As you can see, Indian football is on the rise. The clubs are seeing the importance of the grassroots system. And the results of the grassroots system is being shown right now. Mr. Ranjit Bajaj even has a plan for the 2034 World Cup, which he intends for India to play. Delhi FC tries once again. Delhi FC, they won't settle for a draw. Sudeva on survival mode at the moment, but not for long. Sudeva finding the spaces. Mishandling the ball, goes back to Sudeva. From the other wing, Delhi FC says, wonderfully tackled by the Sudevan player. Quite some support for Sudeva. Been hearing chants of Vamos Sudeva quite a bit in the stands today. Obviously, the tournament is being associated with Sudeva Football Club in itself. It is possible that we may see a few of these amazing Sudeva footballers either in CD Olympic Sativia or Shonan Blamare, the sister clubs of Sudeva Delhi FC. It will definitely be better for their exposure and their overall development. Shubha Paul can attest to that. 79th minute of the match. We're finally heading to the last 10 minutes of the match, and Delhi FC did that go in out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, that was a try out of nowhere. The referee says no. They have had similar chances on the other front as well. The moment of personal brilliance that I keep on telling you happens in moments when you least expect it. Football, bloody hell. Kudos to the organizers of this tournament that we're getting to see matches like this, the Delhi government. This is a commemoration of the Azadi Ka Amrit Utsav, the 75th year of celebration of the independence of India. And a wonderful 1-2, a back pass, and lucky Delhi FC, lucky Delhi FC. Being controlled very well by Delhi FC, though they say not so lucky now. Are we? Wonderful control. And we approach the last 10 minutes of the match. As we can see, jersey number 3 and jersey number 51. Oh! The goalkeepers are earning their money in the second half, both sides. The strikers are getting better services. The strikers are willing to try the long ranges. Play from the back once again. Delhi FC under pressure. Gives a ball away. Delhi FC has a chance. They have quite a bit space at the moment. They're carving through the Sudeva defense at the moment. A wonderful personal skill. Will he get that extra cross? And a wonderful save by the Sudeva man. From that position, it was the harder thing to do, missing from there. But somehow Delhi FC is not in front. A wonderful chance, though, wonderful play. They need to capitalize on the chances. As we said, you need to pounce on the chances that you get. Delhi FC have had quite a few. They need to pounce on just a single one and just block out Sudeva to get the first 3 points of the Shaheed Singh Football Cup. 7 corners to Sudeva's 2. Obviously, the attacking temperament has been with Delhi FC. Much better play from them in the second half. As you can see, that is being led with the tired legs. The fatigue is clearly being shown by the Delhi FC boys. It's understandable that they're tired. They are giving it their all. Apart from a goal, they have everything. Shots on target, position. Apart from the winning goal, Delhi FC is showing what they're here for. Mr. Ranjit Bajaj offering his services. He's ever present, always there for his boys. He says, he's my boy, I'll take care of him. That is Shrestha Joshi, number 71 of Delhi FC. Head coach Arnold Early Sr. would be impressed what he has seen in the second half from his boys. Delhi FC with a chance, a volley being attempted, not completely connected though, but the effort and the will is still there. Sudeva on the other half, half chances. This is a wonderful representation of what Delhi football is all about. With the government support, Delhi has the equipment and the talent to be the next hub of talents in Indian football. And Sudeva has an opportunity and an open chance. Capitalize. Somehow he hasn't. Somehow he hasn't. It is the offensive awareness that he lacked at the moment, but he will do better. He's still a young boy. But that could have been the game for Sudeva. The referee says he can't do that. Ball, and the play is going to restart. All the spectators chanting one more Sudeva. Would I like that to go in? 5 more minutes of regular play in the match. We will be having quite a bit of extra time as well. Tussle being going on between the players. Delhi FC somehow finds a ball. He says that he's being brought down. Referee says nothing doing. Will the Sudeva goalkeeper play from the back? Yes, he does. But the referee says there needs to be attention given to the Delhi FC player first. Laivang Bohan trying to have his word with the referee, number 62 of Delhi FC. Trying to show his side of things. Quite a few fatigued legs in both teams at the moment. Delhi FC has been having the more of the fatigued legs because of the extreme pressing that has been happening in the second half by the boys. A draw might be a fair result for both the teams who have played wonderful football. However, they wouldn't be content with that. The Sudeva goalkeeper asking the team to go forward once again. He wants the team to attack. This has been the case ever since the first minute of the match. He wants his teammates to go forward. In a cup that is named after the Indian revolutionary Bhagat Singh, Shaheed, the match is worthy of his name. Delhi FC trying to carve a move through, but that only has helped in the ball getting away from everyone. Delhi FC pressing hard. Delhi FC pressing together as a team. So they were trying to carve the middle portion of the ground. Neither teams being able to get that 1-2 passes going on for them. Interceptions has been in a plenty. Attacks have been vicious. Both the teams just defending for their lives at the moment. So they were trying to create some space for that final ball. Not getting it. The goalkeeper says, go on, get along with it. Score that goal for me. The Delhi FC boys losing the ball. That was easy going from Sudeva. Sudeva FC loses the ball according to the referee. Starts with a throw. 88 minutes into the match now. Not much longer until the match gets over. The boys will have to find the will, and they will have to find the will immediately. Referee calls in for a stop again. We will be having further matches up ahead in this tournament, under 18 and under 22 matches. The schedule will be shared. One can actually look up, and this is just the start of what's coming up ahead. Delhi will be showcasing its young talents, and they will be putting on a show for everyone who's interested. So call in your friends, call in your family. I'm sure that they won't be disappointed. And we will be trying to bring in the best experience for you from Sportscast India. '90th minute of the match. Delhi FC, final chances maybe. That final ball, something that Anwar Ali Senior and the team managers of Delhi FC, Mr. Anish and Ranjit Bajaj, will be discussing with the boys further. They have shown the character. Except for goals, they have had everything. The character to fight. They did come back from a goal down against a mighty Sudeva. Sudeva has the chance and somehow. And it's a penalty. It's not a penalty. I apologize for that. A bit of clarity needed on that. A wonderful tackle from the last. Did he get the ball completely? That's the question. He did. The refereeing has been wonderful in this match. What a chance, but a wonderful exhibition of defensive behavior from the defenders in this match. I would say that the defenders have put on a show today. They could take classes for youngsters who wants to study the art of defending. The goal scorers might take all the accolades and the awards, but the match is won by defenders. Goal scorers win matches, but defenders win leagues. I didn't say that, Mr. Sir Alex Ferguson did, and who am I to dispute with him? The work of a team should always embrace a great player, but the great player must always work, and that defender over there was indeed a great player. He sacrificed, he risked his own status for the good for his team, and it worked. Delhi FC will be thanking him if they manage to get points out of this match. We are into the regulation time at the moment. We will be having a bit more time since there has been injuries and time taken off the match. Sudeva, final opportunity. They wouldn't want to know that it is the 93rd minute of the match. They wouldn't care if they even get a goal in the last possible second of the match. Both teams would be going on with their heads high if this ends up getting a draw. They both have had the chances. It's not always the team with the position and the number of shots. Delhi Sudeva FC did manage to get some through passes through Delhi FC defense. Hot knife through butter. Delhi FC with a final chance. Delhi FC says no, Sudeva, not at the moment. We work hard for this. Delhi FC trying to build again. Intercepted. Sudeva, final ball. Delhi FC, they're in no mood for any kind of nonsense. They just kicks the ball away. This is so much more than an inflated ball being kicked around football. is an emotion. Football is life. Football is everything. I'm sure that a lot of fans from my own state, Kerala Blasters, would agree to that. I can personally attest to that. 94th minute up. How much longer? One can only wonder. One can only speculate on how much time will be given. So they need to be acting fast. This may be the final chance. They need to pounce upon this. It has been a wonderful exhibition of talent. The game is drawn. A wonderful match, wonderful showing by Delhi FC and Sudeva FC. The heavyweights of Delhi, the state can be proud of what was presented towards the spectators today. Sale and Thang scoring in the 2nd minute for Sudeva, and Lai Wang scoring in the 60th minute with a wonderful header that the greats would be proud of for Delhi FC. The game ends 1-1 in the first match of the Shaheed Bhagat Singh Football Cup. Kudos to all the organizers, the staff members and the players. This has been fun to watch. No one would be complaining. Both teams have just shown a peak of what their true talent is. They will be trying to get that win in the matches that are coming up ahead. All the Delhi fans, all the football fans in Delhi who have had to face the comments that does football exist in Delhi, does the footballing culture exist in Delhi, you can show them proudly this match and say that, sure we do. As you can see from the statistics, 46% of the possession from Sudeva Delhi, 54 from Delhi FC, 13 shots on target for Sudeva, 17 for Delhi FC. However, 5 shots on target for Sudeva and 7 shots on target for Delhi. Delhi did try their best with the opportunities that they had. 7 corners for Delhi, 2 corners for Sudeva, 17 fouls from this part of Sudeva and 10 Delhi FC. Yellow card either for both teams, and offsides being called in twice for Delhi and once for Delhi FC. Wonderful representation of the competitiveness and the talent in the Shaheed Bhagat Singh Football Cup that is coming up ahead. I have been Shijoy John Matthew, and thanks for listening through for this match, and I hope everyone had fun. Good night, and Vamos Delhi.